Hello everyone, Mr. Sorkin here, and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamonds. Today we're going to capture Heatran. One I am generally nervous about, and because of that I'm going to save again, because I'm concerned, as you could probably tell. Sorry, this is what I do if I check things off, but let's go capture Heatran. Go blue! I like the music there, Heatran. So let's see if we can capture you. Okay, it's kind of risky now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm saying Honchkrow. Because why not? He's best boy. Because he truly is. Let's use Peck. I don't really know how much damage this will do. Not a whole lot. That's good. Okay, that's really good. Oh, thank you, Edgar, for avoiding the attack. I moved it closer to me so you could hear a bit better, even though right here is probably the right amount. Let's use Dark Pulse, because we're not doing a whole lot of damage on Heatran, so let's try something different. Well, the thing is, wow, Heatran. Okay. So I guess the goal is you don't want to do a whole lot of damage. I guess a Dust Ball would be also your best bet. I tried to go get one. Okay. I tried to go get a Dust Ball. I couldn't find one in any of the stores I went to. Okay, so you're knocking down quietly. Good to know. Finally, he's attacking. And it's a stat move. Okay, so basically nothing. Good to know. I'm going to use Peck, and then I'm just going to start using Ultra Balls. Good thing I bought a lot of them. Okay, because he's in the red now, which is good. Stone Edge. Oh. Okay, I was right to be concerned about that move. I was like, should I be concerned? It's like, yeah, I should be. Don't cry, Edgar. Don't cry. You're a good boy. Nope. It broke free. Yay, Edgar avoided it. Thank you. See, I worry if I use Peck again, it will kill it. But, okay, that's where I stop it. It's not very effective. Okay. Okay, Heat Wave. Okay, that'll do Edgar. Makes sense. I'm going to bring in Luxu. I know that might not actually be the best choice, but I'll explain why. Luxu has Intimidate. Lowers down stats and defense. At least I thought he had Intimidate. So maybe it's actually Drake. I'm sorry if I got too confused. Not even one shape. Thank you, Luxu. Maybe I should have brought in Cotton to this. This Cotton could use Sing. No, it's not even a shake either. Which is surprising. But okay. I don't know. I guess I can talk more about the design when I do the gameplay thing of this, because I'm just like, it's overall meh. It's not even shaking. Which is even more problematic. I got some Great Balls. Let's try that instead. Because if Ultra didn't work, Great Ball will. I was joking. Holy crap. Okay, well, Great Ball worked better than Ultra Ball. I never would have thought it. Somehow. Your Pokemon gain experience points. Yes, I did not expect that to actually work. Heatran's data will be added to the Pokedex. It dwells in volcanic caves. It digs with its cross-shaped feet to crawl on ceilings and walls. That almost crawls on walls. No, we're not going to nickname Heatran. What happened to a party? Goodbye, Edgar. That sounded cruel, but we are looking at Heatran today. Our next two parts are actually going to be legendary focus, so yay. I bought one. I know I bought one. It's just in the wrong location, or I'm not looking in the right location. Because that's the Rotom thing. I am looking for an escape rope, because I bought one. I know I did. I remember distinctly being like, oh, that's an escape rope. Buy it. If not, I'll use rare candies. Not rare candies, repels. And just escape. Or we could just do a full restore. Let's do a full restore. This is our game plan on Heatran. We're gonna make it 10 minutes and I can talk about Heatran. Heatran is a fire type Pokemon, of course. I actually think he's part steel. Let me double check. Our Heatran's a girl. How interesting. Yeah, fire and steel. Our Heatran's a girl. Interesting. Well, I guess it's one of the few legendary Pokemon that can actually be male or female, so I guess that adds a believability? I don't know. It's definitely much more interesting because it's like, oh, it could be, I don't know. See, my problem with that is like legendaries are meant to be like these legendary creatures, so they're kind of genderless in nature. So does that mean since Heatran has a gender, can you breed it? No, because we have to use some Heatran gameplay. As I was saying, it seems odd that Heatran would have a gender, but I didn't notice it was female before, so yeah, that's great. We're gonna use Earth Power. It's super effective. Yeah, as I mentioned, these next two parts will be legendary focused. Tomorrow is the box legendary. We're just gonna do gameplay of that. There's our food locker. Great job, Heatran. I have stuff I need to work on, and then I'm gonna get back to some of the evolutionary lines. I need to contact my friend, be like, hey, let's do the trade on this day, so we can agree on a trade day, and then we can just do all the trade evolutions. My problem with doing that is I still have to get a Porygon, which I'll probably mine for today. Let's do Stone Edge. Oh, you avoided the attack. How could you, Slugma? I'm immune to fire type moves. Ooh. She does not have the best accuracy. Stone Edge has failed several times, but now finally hit. So yeah. I think the reason it said we had so low amounts was because we just caught it, technically used some of those to begin with. So I can't really be like, oh, why is it saying we have so little? It's like, because we just got it. Sure. But no, next time is going to be interesting because we are going to look at Dialga. Who's my box legendary. I can probably talk to my friend who has it and be like, hey, can I do a showcase on Palkia? If he says yes, I'll be like, did I just like borrow it for 20 minutes and I'll trade it back? And you could probably be cool with it. But I really hate asking my friends for favors, being like, hey, could you help me with this so I can do a video on this? And normally it's like, no, we won't do it. But then it's like, please, because I got essentially a lot of legendaries on my own. This is one of the few Pokemon games where I think I've essentially caught all of them. Well, no, Cresselia has stuff to get. Cresselia is a pain. It has Sturdy. Oh, so it's going to use Explode. Double Edge. Okay, so you're actually going to recoil. That's actually interesting. Yeah. They're both female, so I guess they have that in common. I suppose... I don't know. I should talk about volcanoes and my complete fear of them. I know it sounds stupid, but it's like everyone has that stupid phobia. I have a friend who is afraid of bugs, and I'm like, okay, cool. I can see why, but it's not my personal preference. Personally, I'm afraid of birds. Birds are the scariest shit on the planet. I'm not like joking. I'm just like generally terrified of birds. I think they are scary. They're not their. I guess you could say it. Their anatomy is very creepy. Because I don't know if you can classify their like talons as bones, so it's kind of creepy, and the beaks always creep me out. But volcanoes were the second thing I was afraid of. So if I was like ever on Practical Jokers, never involve me with a volcano or a volcano. Well, that was a experience for wheezing. That was a lot of experience for wheezing. That's why I said it, because I had to get my drink. So if I were on Practical Jokers, I think my ultimate phobia would be birds on a volcano. And I can explain why I'm afraid of volcanoes. Because I had to do a class we were doing this class thing, talking about tectonic plates and their movements. And I know how a volcano works and everything, and I'm proud of that. Volcanoes are actually, I think they're not divergent, they're inversion. Inversion is the ones that go into one another. Divergent are earthquakes. No, diversion are, I think diversion are. Now I'm so confused because I remember it was inversions when they crash into one another. I think that actually causes earthquakes. And volcanoes erupt because of diversion. Okay. That's how the tectonic plates move. And so we were told, like, okay, you're going to be asked this random question about volcanoes. It was about the thing. She's like, okay, in a group, you are going to have to choose one representative to speak for your group, and you guys are going to have to study all this stuff. It was like, okay, I really didn't mind. And I kind of I was like, okay, so we're studying, and we've been told beforehand that volcanoes are both things of creation and destruction, and that was actually our question. I remember, so it was like, how are volcanoes helpful and devastating to the environment? And of course, you bring up Hawaii because that is essentially volcano paradise. I guess you could bring up Pompeii. Oh, cool, we're actually going to battle some trainers. I guess you could argue about Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius as one of the most devastating, well, it is probably one of the most devastating natural phenomenons. I think that in Mount St. Helens, which is not really far from where I am, you could consider as the most dangerous natural disaster in the U.S. Aside from Katrina, but I think when it comes to, like, why do they all know double edge? It's like they all want to get damaged by recoil. It's kind of funny. Anyway, we're going to no, heat wave. I meant to hit heat wave on that one. I meant to use the Rory move. Anyway, so I gave that presentation, and it was just like, so volcanoes, when they erupt, the magma can cool off in some of the lake. Oh yeah, I'll go up against Carmine. And they can kind of create islands. That is essentially how, to my knowledge, how Hawaii was basically formed. But I did get that presentation. I was just so, not necessarily distraught, but I saw like some of the footage of the volcano, just like, that's horrifying. And all my friends were like, dude, we went to, not all my friends, there's 2 people I knew. So, all 2 of them, 2 battles in a row, okay. Went to Hawaii, and they were like, dude, it's great. And my mom, being the huge Disney fan that she is, saw that Disney built a Hawaiian hotel. Primate. Because that's fine, I'm generally concerned, but we're steel, so steel is a bit better than... Anyway, I wanted to go Hawaii. And I didn't really want to go because Hawaii scared me. Outrage. That might actually do a lot of damage. No, it didn't. Okay. It generally scared me because I did not want to die in a volcano. And it didn't help that a lot of the material I had seen about Hawaii was always about either someone being sacrificed into a volcano or something else. Cool, Torkoal. Ash's Pokemon, which I miss from the anime. He was actually replaced by Donphan. Sorry, that's a weird tangent. I talk about my fear of volcanoes, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, this is what Pokemon in the TV show. But I think it relates. So yeah, I was like generally afraid of volcanoes for the longest time. I still am. So you know that bit from Practical Jokers where he won't pretends to be a flat earther, which I'll talk about the Flat Earth Society down the line. Put it politely there in that cases. That's putting it politely. Oh, very handy. Yay. That's going to help a lot with some of my evolution videos. I think we're going to leave the cave and then we'll end the video. Because why not? Because then it's like, we're reaching that 10 minutes. It's just like, yeah, let's do it here. This weekend myself should be interesting because I'm going to record a lot. my plan is I'm going to... this rock won't disappear. And there's but your Clone, and also I have to do a little work, so I'm gonna I have to manage myself. I think what I want to do. The thing is time management. I'm a huge supporter of time management. You have to use your time well. So I think we're also gonna be out of moves now. So my plan is work on something, and when I get a page done of it, do a 15-minute break, and then do the next assignment. And I think that's a good ideology because it keeps your mind going, but I think you do need breaks when you're working on stuff because it's just I mean this in the best way. I used to program I still program actually. I used to program 6 hours in a row once, and I know you're is that... sorry, cramming never really worked for me. I know it worked for some people. It doesn't work for me. I had to cram read a book once for school. Not a good idea. And the book was Aragon. Because I had to... I did these book readings. And I was missing a lot of them. And then I had to be okay, I have to read Aragon. And just I fell asleep and was I'll take the test. And I somehow passed. But yeah, for me cramming, so I have to make a schedule for myself. But the thing is, part of me, because I don't sleep at all in general. I think you know this. Not me. I say that all the time because you can tell by some of my reviews are done rather early. So it means I have to get up really early to start working on them. That means I do a page of work. There are two main ones I have to get done. Yeah. Hi, Barry. Is there a way we can talk to Bryce Padbrook about how we caught a Heatran? Because I think he'd like to know that we caught a Heatran. I doubt Bryce Padbrook would actually care. Again, that's the guy who voices Buck, and again, we bring it back to Kyoto. He's Kyoto, and he is also Adrian Degrasse. And also, he is in Blue Exorcist, which I have not seen. A friend of mine's sister told me to start watching some anime. She made this whole list that she and her husband made. Sorry. I'm watching Maid-sama. It's the most boring thing out there. I don't like him. And then I talked to my friend, the friend who's the brother of the sister, same person. And he was like, yeah, she likes romance animes. So, and I was like, oh, cool, because... Okay, I just need to push it. I was like, was it telling me to press the button? It's like, it's not. Okay. They told me to watch Maid-sama, and they told me to watch Fruit Baskets as well. I really wanted to watch Fruit Baskets to a degree because I heard it was popular, and I was concerned. And there's 5 different series of Fruit Baskets. For one context, how many series? There's a lot of series of Fruit Baskets, not seasons, series. So that's concerning enough. I just now realized my computer's not plugged in, but it's just I'm just about to end the video. But wouldn't that have been bad? My computer died once when I was recording, and that was a Kingdom Hearts video, which really pissed me off because I already saved. It was KH3 too, so I was like, no. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. This is the Heatran gameplay. We'll see you guys next time to take a look at Dialga, which we already caught. Till then, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and then until then, bye bye.